Well, it used to be that online dating was something for adults only.
Right now, though, students, college age, sometimes even younger, are heading to the web. But why exactly? What are they looking for?
Fly me to the moon.
He's not a shy guy.
I will feel a glow just thinking of you.
And he definitely doesn't have trouble approaching the ladies, serenading complete strangers.
In other words, baby, kiss me.
So why is this handsome 21-year-old Drexel student going online to meet girls? It's simple. Efficiency.
Lack of time. It's easy to find girls there. It's easy. And that's an additional option.
With classes, studying, jobs, and internships,
It's good for some people that don't have time.
Koba Hitalishvili is not alone in being super busy. And thanks to websites like datemyschool.com, he's definitely not lonely either.
How many dates have you gone out on total?
Total 15.
In fact, more and more young people are going online to look for love, or at least like. Koba says about 60% of his friends have online dating accounts.
Hookups, the most frequent thing I get from online dating websites.
Or maybe just lust.
It is a $1 billion industry, and I think they're seeing now that there's this whole new market that they can tap into. So we've really seen a rise in apps that are catered to younger people.
Ariel Pardez is a sex and dating columnist for the Daily Pennsylvanian. She also happens to be a student at the University of Pennsylvania.
I mean, I have friends who have seen great success, and I have friends who have seen epic failures.
It may not be for everyone, but she says hers is a generation raised on technology and addicted to their smartphones. They do everything else on them, so why not date? Like Koba, she says her classmates are pressed for time, and it's sometimes easier to find a date online than it is to go out and try to meet someone.
I don't know, maybe eventually, if I needed to.
But just like in the real world, what you're looking for in a date determines where you look for one. Pardes says there are 3 tiers to online dating. Tier 1, you've got your Match.coms, your eHarmonies. People are a little bit older. They're usually looking for something more serious. Tier 2?
There are a lot of websites that are generated towards people who want to date, but maybe a little bit more casually. So there are things like Coffee Meets Bagel, where you get a new match every day at noon, and it's someone that you can have a fun date with, but not necessarily someone you would expect to be your soulmate.
And then you have those types of websites, Tier 3.
Some people will say they just want casual sex, and in that case, you can use something like Tinder, and it will give you someone to hook up with for the night, and it's a problem solved. There's no algorithm to see if your personality will click. It's really just, are you attracted to their picture? And if so, you can hook up with them.
Short-term dating, it's a better word.
Whatever you call it, when it comes down to it, Koba says the 3 tiers are not much different than what you might expect meeting a potential date at the library versus, let's say, a bar.
If she's in the library, you approach her, hey, can we go out? She goes yes, and then you go out. Or you can go online, find her and ask her, hey, can we go out? Like after a couple minutes, she goes yes, we can, and it's the same thing.
Pardes and Koba say that they don't actually know anybody who's developed any sort of long-term relationship through online dating, and I guess those two are not necessarily looking for that right now, but they say nothing can replace the face-to-face connection that you have when you meet somebody in person.
Yep.
Interestingly, Pardes says courtship is a lost art, or she says at least it's an evolving one, because the way that students are asking one another out is very different than the way our parents asked one another out. So it's rough. It's a minefield, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I'm where I am,
Yes.
you know, because this is a whole new game out
It
there.
was tough enough
Yeah.
back in my day.
Exactly.
Anyway.